The spirit of competition finds a home in small-town communities where families rally together to support the work and determination of young athletes. As a family-owned business with a focus on our communities, Central Bank is proud to support high school athletics. Good luck to tonight's competitors. Have fun, play hard, and make something great happen. Central Bank, member FDIC.
We're back at East High getting set for the second game of the doubleheader after the East girls win a big one 78-28 over Sgt Bluff-Luton. We're expecting a much better game tonight as East Slamma Jamma comes in 13-2, ranked number 8 in the state against an upstart, young but very talented Sgt Bluff team. Live tonight from East High, Metro Sports TV and CF Industries is proud to present a live high school basketball game. Metro Sports TV is the leader in high school sports streaming across the Midwest and Northwest Iowa, now featured in Sioux City, Sioux Falls, Des Moines, and the Lakes region. And we're always on demand wherever you may be using whatever device that you like to use. Find Metro Sports TV for the best in live high school sports. Watch Metro Sports TV. Go to Metro Sports TV for all of our schedules, features, and all kinds of good stuff as we get set for this game. Joining me again is Rob Maynard. And Rob, we're looking forward to this. Sgt Bluff, we know we've had them more than a handful of times, so we're very familiar with their game. But for East Slamma Jamma, in a week like this, Tuesday against Sgt Bluff, a team you've beaten handily, certainly here at East High. But they play number 1 ranked Abraham Lincoln on Friday, number 2 ranked West Des Moines Valley on Saturday. They cannot look ahead against this Sgt Bluff basketball team.
Yeah, you can't look past them, that's for sure, because this Sgt Bluff-Luton team can shoot the basketball, and we've seen they can run the floor. And they got a dunker, so you know they've got all facets. So you don't want to overlook an opponent like this looking toward the tail end of the week. So you want to stay focused, one quarter at a time, one game at a time, and move on and so forth.
Talking to Raz Vanderloo before the game, and Raz thinks exactly this. He does not want them thinking ahead. It has been a problem in the past, and tonight he does not want to do that. Conversely, East High has played very well lately.
Yeah, they've been playing very, very good together. I should say very well and really together, and great team basketball, making the extra pass. They've really amped up the defensive end of it, and a lot of transition baskets, I should say. Easy for me to say, apparently.
Good news for Sgt Bluff-Luton. Isaiah Jervik, the outstanding athlete, 6'3", was hit by the illness throughout Christmas. He told me today he feels healthy for the first time. Big get for the Warriors.
Yeah, we saw him just coming back into it up at Hinton, and you could tell he didn't have the legs like he usually has in the playing level. So looking forward to seeing that tonight.
The starting lineups brought to you by Sioux City Tarps. For the East High Black Raiders, they will start Chris Loggins. Chris is a 6'3" junior, averaging 12 points per game. At the other guard will be Bilal Yusuf, a 6'2" junior guard, averaging 15 points per game. Up front, they'll have Knife Yusuf, 6'3" junior, twin brother of Bilal Yusuf. And in the post, they'll have Manasseh Kasango Malou, 6'7" senior, averaging 12 points and 12 rebounds a game. And Jang Rui, a 6'6" senior, averaging 9 points a game, 9 rebounds a game, 5 blocks a game, and 4 steals. So Loggins, Bilal Yusuf, Knife Yusuf, Manasseh Kasango Malou, and Jang Rui for East High. They will also bring Fahmy Yusuf, averaging 14 points off the bench, 6'5" sophomore. He's extremely explosive. And Jack Oman, a 6'5" junior post, has played very well as of late. For Coach Raz Vanderloo in his 18th year, picked up his 300th win this season and is looking for many more. Ranked 8th are the East High Black Raiders. The starting lineups for the Sgt Bluff-Luton Warriors: Dylan Jansen, a 6'5" junior, will be one player up front. Gavin Arndt, a 6'5" sophomore, will be up front. AJ Vanderscaff, a 6'2" sophomore. Kellen Vanderscaff is his brother. He does not start, comes off the bench, plays quite a bit. But Brilio Gonzalez, a quick 5'10", and Isaiah Jervik, a 6'3" junior. And yes, he is the son of the great Brett Jervik from East High. As we get set for this game, Rui and Arndt, a couple of skyscrapers right here, will go up. And speaking of East Slamma Jamma, Gavin Arndt has shown us a little Sgt Bluff Slamma Jamma this year. He is a talented 6'6" sophomore. Ball goes inside, and they go to Knife Yusuf, and Knife has been playing extremely well as of late. And AJ Vanderscaff, they go right to the post to Knife Yusuf, and he is fouled. A little flash cut by Monase Kasango Malu, but nothing there. And East High will get things started. This is Knife Yusuf into Monase. He steps through, doesn't want the jump hook. Off to Chris Loggins. His three is off too hard. Rebound inside by Knife Yusuf, and Knife has played very well. These Yusuf boys, both Bilal, number 12, and Knife, number 20, are as good of on-ball defenders as I've seen in high school in a very long time.
They get up in your grill and don't give up a possession at all on defense.
Jang Rui with one of those steals. We went through his, what you would call his extras, the block shots and the steals. He gets about 5 a game, and he has one there. Monase Kasango Malu goes up strong, and he's fouled, and he will go to the line, and that's going to be a big match inside for Dylan Jansen. We've seen Dylan play quite well, the 6'5" junior, but Monase is a whole different story at 6'7", 240, and very quick.
Yeah, and as that drop step we saw last game here on the East High gym, and really brought another aspect to the game on that quick drop step. He started receiving the ball a little bit higher up on the post, which has helped him a lot.
Monase has improved that free throw shooting up to 70% now. He knocks both of those in, and East High, as expected, trying to pick up tempo. They're going to go with the full court man-to-man press by Coach Raz Vanderloo. Here's Isaiah Jervik. Glides through there, pull-up jumper off, no good. Contested by Jang Rui and Monase. Both play extremely big. Here's Monase inside, backing down, looking for the half hook, steps through, there it is, leaves it short, picks it up and scores. Big and strong. Division I football offers all over the place. Nebraska, Iowa State, and he's going to go on and play basketball. How about that?
Now he's got the skill level. He just hasn't been playing the round ball game that long. So look for him to get much better.
Well, with that new junior college rule where you do not lose eligibility, go to junior college. 3 by Arndt, leaves that one short. He can hit that 3. Ball's knocked out of bounds. We'll go back to Sgt Bluff. He can hit that 3. We've seen that this year as Gavin's played very well. Somewhat in that late January blues for a lot of teams we've seen. We've heard a lot of coaches talk about it. There's a pass ahead. Here comes Loggins, and you might have your first Slamma Jamma. Doesn't get that. Isaiah Jervik got back to distract him, but Chris Loggins just lays it in, and Chris has really turned his game up.
Very quick to the basketball there, and just a heady play there to use his right hand to go off window rather than try and make a dunk early on.
Gonzalez is a shooter, and he knocks that one in. Can't leave him shoot. You got to get your hands up on Brilio, and he knocks that one in. Big three-pointer by the junior point guard. No seniors on there. Going to the left hand is Monase, and they're going to have to give him some help down there as Dylan Jansen, as talented and strong as he is, you just simply, when big guys like that, it's tough to do.
Picking up 2 early ones. It's going to be tough to get a replacement in there.
That was his second as they had that on Vanderscap, but they moved it around, and Montse is at the line and knocks that one in. So 7-3, 5 points early for the big fella. 7-3, full court pressure. Jervik back in the lineup, just changes this whole basketball team. He just has that presence. He just settles everybody down.
Yeah, he calmed everybody down right there as there's a little pressure getting the trap in the corner. Able to get the ball and relax.
Gonzalez goes in with the big fellas, flips it off to Arndt. He can't score. All picked up on the offensive rebound on the weak side. And Carter Gehling, 6'4" junior, who has been very effective off the bench for the Warriors, has a chance here for 2 left-handed free throws, and he puts the first one in. Cal Jepson has checked in for East High, the All-State football quarterback. Another one that gives East Slamma Jamma kind of a calming effect. Does the outstanding football player, shot no good, and Cal blocks out like he does, gets the rebound, and also Fahmi Yusuf has checked into the game. The 6'5" sophomore, instant offense, averaging 14 a game. Dribble drive in by Montse, can't score, rolls around, ball slapped back by Arndt, and here comes Isaiah Jervik. Long shot by Vanderscap, ball knocked away as he's going to have his hands full with the Yusuf boys rotating on there, as AJ will get his shots, a sophomore, averaging 17 a game. Here comes Jack Oman, and I know you have been impressed by the way Jack has played after Christmas here.
Yeah, he's just a off-the-bench player that does a lot of dirty work, defensive player real well, but he has a nose to get to the right spot at the right time and found himself just in that spot right there.
There's Vanderscap. He can get that off, and like we said, he can shoot it. He knocks that one in. A.J. Vanderscap. His brother Kylan will be off the bench. Long three by Bilal Yusuf, and Jack Oman sends Carter Gehling into the mats and picks up a quick foul there, but that's the way Jack plays.
Yeah, and the thing is you got to feel out the officials a little bit. One game to the next, some guys might call it a little bit more soft than the other guys and more physical for some. So Jack probably got away with that in the past, so not this time.
No, this is a very good officiating crew out there tonight. We've had them a few times. Gonzalez with a nice drop off to Jervik, and Fahmi Yusuf says you can put your Jimmy Johns after the game on hold because you just had a little lunch there. Did Isaiah? Gonna have to use your pump fakes against East Slamma Jamma in there, especially when they go with Montse, Fahmi, and Jang Rui Jang Ray inside. That's a lot of shot blocking. Gonzalez with a ball fake. There it was. Got him up. Gehling drifts, can't score. The size distracted him there, and Cal Jepson will push it up. Here's Jang Ray, and they're going to swing it around as Coach Raz Vanderloo says, we don't have numbers. Let's work on something. We'll go to instant offense. Fahmi Yusuf, who 14 points per game, and if you went per minute across the state, there's no doubt he's the leading scorer in the state. Scores more points per minute than any player I've seen.
Yeah, he does get it up there fast. Shoot the three ball. High flyer.
Montse checks in. They go high-low. Cal Jepson comes in. Cal has been shooting the three well. Chris Loggins has checked in. 6'4" guard goes in strong, can't score. Montse picks it up, scores, and he'll go to the line. You cannot replace size. It just makes such a big difference in there, doesn't it, Rob?
Yeah, Arndt had the timing off just a little as that ball hung up on the rim. Arndt went up there to try and garner that rebound, and just timing was just off. Just a little as it hung on the rim a little too long. Montse was right behind him and pulled it down.
Big week for East High. Sergeant Bluff here, dangerous game. Obviously, Montse knocks that one in, 3-4 from the line, and it's 12-7. As our scoreboard continues to try to catch. Is that Jepson down there goofing this up all the way? I'm going to have to get on him at halftime. Montse has 8, 12-7 lead for East Slamma Jamma. Big week. East Slamma Jamma play tonight, Friday night. Metro Sports TV will have them against number 1 ranked. Long three put up and bounces off. I'm saying that should count, Rob. You know how I like to change the rules a little bit, but I just think Brody Vanderbeek Vanderbeck puts that one up, and I just think, hey, it's in front. It's still in front of the basket. Let it count. And it should have counted. Why not? Here's Montese, spin move, goes up strong and scores. So Gavin Arndt, you're going to have to pick him up higher and force him up to about the 4 stall. You cannot let him settle there. He's just too quick and strong.
Once he gets it in that area, he just likes to do that drop step baseline move, and if he's got room to use the window, he'll score every time.
Oh, here's a steal by Jang Ray, and there's your first East Slamma Jamma. We told you about the intangibles. Timeout called by Coach Vanderscaff. We told you about the intangibles with Jang Ray, the block shots and the steals. Here it is on Instant Replay, brought to you by Vance Thompson Vision of Sioux City and Sioux Falls. And Jang Ray gives East High a lead, 16-7 lead, when we come back on Metro Sports TV.
All have dreams. At South Dakota State University, we dare to dream big. From the arts to the sciences, students and faculty discover what is possible and solve complex problems, challenging ourselves to think differently and impact our world. With SDSU, reaching to the stars starts on solid ground. Experience our elevated approach to education that prepares students to walk toward their future and build something greater.
16-7, East Slamma Jamma comes up as Jang Ray makes one of those steals that he does and goes down and flushes it. 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. And that's the game that East High wants to play. On the flip side of all that, Coach Vanderscaff has got to like the pace of the game so far, except for that run-out slam dunk by Jang Ray.
They've had a few shots that haven't come home and make it a little bit tighter of a game.
There's Jervik, pulls up and gets that one to go in.
Good shooter's touch there. Is a soft touch and got the front of the rim and rolled it over.
Outstanding athlete at 6'3". Some call in there as they were trying to post up Bilal Yusuf on the much smaller Brulio Gonzalez, and they got Brulio at 5'10". Well, I was standing next to Brulio down there earlier in the game, and if he's 5'10", I'm 6'3". So, and that will be that 5th foul, so 2 shots already. And that's what happens when you have an effective post player, Rob. You can mount up those fouls pretty quickly.
Yeah, they'll get racked up quick and easy there as you're trying to pinch down on them all the time, and you got an official that's going to call it.
Bilal Yusuf, a 72% free throw shooter, knocks both of those in, and it's 18-9. Full court press with that length, and the Yusuf boys on the ball. That's pretty tough. Here's Gonzalez, beautiful backup dribble with the behind the back. Crafty move by the junior. Jervik doesn't take the bait and go baseline against the big fellas, and they'll restart it. Gavin Arndt, Gonzalez probes, looks, Vanderscaff. Kylan in the game has 1-3. Jervik with 5 seconds on the shot clock. They're going to have to put it off, and Vanderscaff knocks it in. That is what a gym rat can do to you right there.
Yep, and Coach Vanderloo none too happy about that because you know he's a shooter and you let him go.
Kylan Vanderscaff puts that in. The freshman, Kylan Vanderscaff. Jang Ray for 3. Jang could not knock that shot in earlier this year, but that one looked pretty good.
Squared himself up nicely there as he just set his feet, had time, and a good release.
He can get that shot all day if he wants it with Montese inside. Jang Ray's playing a great basketball game as he rips down that rebound with 25 seconds to go. Raz puts up 1. They're going to run a set play right here and expect a high-low situation. Jang Ray to Montese is usually what they go to. Bilal Yusuf will effectuate the offense from the volleyball line. Double stagger down. They look for Monase. Not there. Chris Loggins comes up. Dribble drives. Monase for three. Good! The big fella steps outside. Knocks in a three. So Jang Ray and Monase, the big boys, back-to-back threes, give East Slamma Jamma a 24-12 lead when we come back. Oh my.
Today's banking is about so much more than numbers. It's about people. It's about community. It's about the next generation. Banking is personal. That's what we believe. And that's why we'll always put you first. Northwest Bank. Commitment you can bank on.
Iowa Lakes is the biggest bang for your buck. I don't know why you wouldn't come here. There's more to community colleges than you think. It's not just go to class and go home. There's still so many fun things you can do on campus. I made some great friendships with my professors. Like, I wanted to go to class. I wanted to do their assignments. You know, I liked the challenge that they gave me. And I think that makes a world of difference. I couldn't have asked for more. My name is Lauren Flayhardy, and I think Iowa Lakes is the perfect place to be.
Monase Kasongo Malou has 13 first quarter points, including a long three to end the quarter. Probably not by design, but it worked. 24-12. East Slamma Jamma leads. They'll have Chris Loggins, Bilal Yusuf, Knife Yusuf, Jang Ray, who hit a three, and Monase. That's the starting lineups brought to you by Sioux City Tarps. Gonzalez, Gayling, Jervek, Vanderscaff, and Jansen. This is Vanderscaff, who long three put up by Gonzalez. It's his second of the game. So 3 3-pointers for Sgt Bluff have kept them around. They trail by 9 now. That was a big three right there. We do not want. Here's Jang Ray. Has Monase if he wants him. Goes to him. They kick it back. Jang for three. Oh, that one's way too long, and they got a push on Knife Yusuf, who probably will look at the tape and wouldn't have to do that, as he had Vanderscaff underneath and gave him a shove. Knife Yusuf has played extremely well the last 2 weeks. And he's on the ball right now against Gonzalez with that tremendous on-the-ball defense that these Yusuf boys play. Just a pleasure to watch, and you can see that. In and out dribbles by Gonzalez at full speed, and hands up, did foul him, wide base. On top of that, they're about the nicest kids you'll ever meet. They don't play defense like they're nice. I wouldn't want them guarding me. 7 minutes to go, 24-15. East Slamma Jamma, big week. Sgt Bluff tonight. Number 1 ranked Council Bluffs Abraham Lincoln on Friday night. And number 2, Loggins for three. That's too long. Jack Oman keeps it alive. Great rebound pulled off by Gavin Arndt. He shows you his explosive talent. Does the 6'6" sophomore. Vanderscaff puts it up, off, no good. Jack Oman keeps it alive again on a headsy play by the 6'5" junior. Here comes Bilal Yusuf. He's going to get things started. Fahmy has checked in. Fahmy with the basketball. They swip it over to Jang Ray, to Jack Oman. Jack, you're going to get that shot all day, and why not? So the 3 bigs have hit that corner three-pointer. And if East High's doing that, look out. Vanderscaff drives, and Jang Ray blocks it, and Arnold tips it in. Coach Vanderscaff wanted the goaltend. I'm not so sure it was. I mean, the block knocked it off the backboard.
That's what I thought. I didn't think it hit the glass yet. I should have clicked a quick replay on that one.
Instant offense. Fahmy Yusuf, so hard to guard at 6'5", slashes in there. And gets fouled by Dylan Jansen. Dylan's has this quizzical look. Why me? That's my third, and I'm going to have to agree with him. I thought underneath Gonzalez got a piece of him. So tough call right there on Dylan Jansen. They can ill afford to lose him. He's one of those bigs inside, and with Montse with 13 already, you got to have him. Bilal Yusuf catches, fires, and got it. Bilal Yusuf squares up beautifully from 21. He has been playing extremely well and shooting the three well, and he knocks that one in, and it's 30-17. Gonzalez will start as he'll be guarded by Yusuf. Vanderschaft comes from way outside and knocks one in.
Three ball is going to keep him in the game, and you got to knock him down when you have an opportunity. It's a nice looking shot there, squared up, aired her out.
Here's Fahmy for three, and he knocks it in. Instant offense knocks it in, 33-20. Shout out to all the Yusuf fan club out there in western Nebraska. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast here tonight. And yes, we are going to get you those East Slamma Jamma shirts that you ordered. Nice cut inside. Vanderschaft on the tight cut, can't hit. Fahmy with the rebound and gets it on the wrist. And they're going to go the other way. First fouls, of course, of the quarter. Second foul of the quarter. 5, you shoot 2. They're going to change that, I heard. 5 fouls in the fourth quarter. They're going to go all the way to 7. You're going to shoot 1 and 1, or is that just wishful thinking by me? I want the 1 and 1 back.
Pat Schultz said they were going to do that.
I want that back. I just think it just takes too much away from the game. Montse Kasongo is going to get the lob, and great defense by Isaiah Jervek, who scouted that one out. Up ahead to Arndt. He's a dunker. He pulls up instead as he saw Montse come, and here comes East Slamma Jamma on the run.
Ball slid through the hands of Arndt there, or else I think he probably would have had a throw down.
Fahmy drives in. Jervek with some great defense, and if there's anyone that can guard Fahmy, it would be Isaiah Jervek. 13-point lead. Big possession right here, I believe, for Sgt Bluff-Luton. The Vanderschaft boys are in. Here's Jervik for 3. Pulls his trigger on that one. Our string can't hit. And gets the ball inside. Likes it better in there. Can't score. Montse rips down the rebound. Here comes East Slamma Jamma. Fahmy on the dribble drive. Crossover. Kicks to Cal Jepson. Cal likes that spot. Goes to Jack Oman inside. Ball knocked down. Nice. Knocked out of bounds nicely by the freshman guard, Kylan Vanderschaft, who's 6'2". Every time I see him, he's about 2 inches bigger. He's going to be about 6'5" by the time it's said and done. Just a freshman. AJ Vanderschaft at 6'1", just a sophomore. Couple of gym rats. They are going to be awfully good. Inbound play, Knife Yusuf for 3, no good. And Cal Jepson was fighting away with AJ Vanderschaft, and foul called right there as Mountain. That's AJ's 3rd personal foul, and none too happy is Coach Vanderschaft as he is with the official. Inbound play, they're going to call it illegal screen on Cal Jepson, so just turns around just like that as makeup is, that's a hold on Cal Jepson, and 2 quick ones right there. And now Raz is going to politic for some foul calls, and as the officials trying to clean some things up underneath. Raz still wondering why his backup point guard was called for 2 quick fouls. He's going to have to come out. And Knife Yusuf comes in as well. So the Yusuf boys, all 3 are up front on this extended 2-3 zone, sometimes trap, with Montse and Jang Ray at 6'7" back there. The push foul called on Fahmy Yusuf, and all of a sudden these officials are calling the little things, and Raz is none too happy underneath. Kylan Vanderschaft will get the shooter play attempt. He pushes off on Bilal Yusuf. Bilal doesn't move and then blocks him out and pulls off the rebound. Knife Yusuf, a little late to Monase. He catches a great pass underneath to Jang Ray. What a pass by Monase, and a knee Slamma Jamma by Jang Ray. His 7th point of the game, assist by Monase. Stepping back is Kylan Vanderschaft. Good pass into Gavin Arndt. He gets a little too deep on the baseline. Monase comes up with a rebound. In and out dribble by Knife Yusuf, and that's just a tough call right there. Oh boy. That's a play on, but once they get in that groove of blowing the whistle, sometimes they can't stop, and that was a play on.
About the last 2 minutes here, it's been on whistle after whistle after whistle. I don't know if they've too physical out there or what, but it's one of those things that once they start,
oh boy, had great flow, and meanwhile it's the biggest lead of the night for East High, 35-20, as they kind of just kept chipping away, and this is a big possession for the Warriors right here. Dylan Jansen on the bench with 3 fouls. AJ Vanderschaft on the bench with 3 fouls. Gonzalez has hit a couple of threes and double dribble there, and I don't know, it's kind of a crafty little move, don't you think, Rob?
He went up on his tiptoes and brought the ball down on a dribble. He hadn't dribbled yet.
Oh boy, I'll have to look at that one. 35-20, 2:20 to go in the half. East High ranked number 8 in Class 4A. Some big battles coming up. Jang Ray has position. Jack Oman to Loggins. Jang. Loggins, the shooter, goes baseline strong, can't score. As again, Jervik contests that one. Vanderschaft with a spin move, slapped away, and the official from way outside makes the call, while the 2 officials closer to the action don't say a thing.
Yeah, it's
in our textbook, that's called a vulture.
Yeah, and that angle,
oh boy,
tough call to make, but nice spin move though by the young Vanderschaft.
Yeah, he's gonna put that in his arsenal of offensive moves. Look out. As Raz is telling him, the official, how can you call that through 7 bodies, 45 feet away? But he did. Free throws up and good by Kylan. He has 5. 35-22, 149 to go. Thanks for joining us on Metro Sports. Monase Kasongo with that big spin move, gets in deep. That time got a little help, and he's going to need that. And as Gavin Arndt is going to be tested inside that post. Jack Oman, they like to come right back to Jack on this play. And Sgt Bluff was ready for that as Galen jumped. They go to Jack right now. Jack puts his hand down and he's fouled. He is a rugged, tough player, and he brings a lot to East High in that post.
Yeah, I tell you what, he's one of those guys that's really does a good job with his back to the basket. It's just a physical. He likes that style of basketball and goes up, and good defense there. Is probably just the follow through that got him.
Well, he needs to foul through a little better on those free throws as he misses that one. Not a bad free throw shooter at 66%. Hasn't been there a whole heck of a lot, but he's going to be down there in the stretch the way he plays. As you said, when you play when you're a rugged player like that, you should better be a good free throw shooter. Knocks in the second one, does Jack. He already has 6 points, has been averaging 8 points off the bench after Christmas, and it seems to be a big 8 points each time.
He's going to be a factor in the tournament run for these Black Raiders, no doubt about it.
They have come off 2 very difficult sub-state losses against Norwalk 2 years ago when that was borderline a crime. And then last year, that tough game against Johnston when they just couldn't quite finish it out. Arndt gives it a look, goes to Vanderschaft, the lefty puts it up. Too long off the heel, ball knocked out. And as Jang was trying to tip it towards Fahmy. Fahmy wasn't quite sure who touched it last and let it go out of bounds. 1:08 to go. Join us Friday night as Rob Maynard and his crew will have #1 AL against East Slamma Jamma. Jang Ray comes in. Gonzalez goes to the baseline, runs in to Chris Loggins, and just let the ball go out of bounds and stop blowing your whistle, please. That's his 7th call in the last minute and a half. So the ball would have stayed right there. No harm, no foul, and let's go with it. Chris Loggins is saying the same thing. Free throw up and good by Gonzalez. He has 7, just a junior. Quick little point guard.
I like the way he plays the game. He's one of those kids that never stops going. He's workhorse, and he's even down there on the post playing post defense on guys a lot bigger than him. It's pretty impressive to see.
They have him listed at 5'10", and they're fudging on that. I'll give him 5'7". Here's Bilal Yusuf's 3. That one's way too hard early on the shot clock. And going is Arndt, and he can't hit the dunk. Raz wanted to hang on the rim, but I think he needed to protect himself. But more importantly, he missed the dunk.
Yeah, he elevated up there. That's what he's got. We got to see more out of him like that.
Here comes a dunk as Fahmy drives in and goes the baseline. Raz wanted the foul as Fahmy goes baseline for his Slamma Jamma. He has 5, and it's 38-24. So like that, missed dunk, made dunk, and it's back to 14. Vanderschaff will work against Bilal Yusuf's great defense. And we've got a foul called way over on foul called, and Raz is not happy again as again a call from way across, and that'll send Isaiah Jervek to the line, and they called the foul, I believe, on Chris Loggins. And oh boy. So they were cruising along pretty good for a while, and something happened. Isaiah Jervek at the line. Can't get that one to roll. And when you miss a lot of time, you know, like that, your timing gets off on your shooting and your free throw shooting.
Yeah, free throw shooting, it does hinder you a lot. Just being around the round ball, just having it in your hands makes a big difference. And
4.6 to go, and Sgt Bluff lets Bilal Yusuf bring it all the way up underneath to Fahmy, off the glass, and good. So Sgt Bluff refuses to pick up full to run off clock. Let him get it to half court. And what a pass by Bilal Yusuf to Fahmy Yusuf, and you see that on our instant replay right here. Or no, excuse me, that is Fahmy's dunk. As,
I got that one too.
That nice play here at the end of the half is just going out. Sgt Bluff didn't pick up full, and at the buzzer, instant offense puts it in with less than a tick on the clock. 15-point lead at 40-25 in favor of East Slamma Jamma when we come back on Metro Sports TV.
When the thermometer drops or the snow falls, you better come in to Baumgars, where we've got what you need when you need it. Like batteries and booster cables, sand tubes, ice scrapers, and antifreeze to keep you mobile this winter. Baumgars is the place for ice melt and snow blowers, heated pet bowls, and keep you warm clothing, like insulated boots, gloves, coveralls, and coats of all kinds. From the Midwest to the Rockies, when the cold wind blows, Baumgars got you covered.
Iowa Lakes is the biggest bang for your buck. I don't know why you wouldn't come here. There's more to community colleges than you think. It's not just go to class and go home. There's still so many fun things you can do on campus. I made some great friendships with my professors. Like, I wanted to go to class. I wanted to do their assignments. You know, I liked the challenge that they gave me. And I think that makes a world of difference. I couldn't have asked for more. My name is Lauren Flayhardy, and I think Iowa Lakes is the perfect place to be.
Bob Rose presents Do You Know Pizza? The exciting trivia game where if you don't know pizza, just wing it. True or false? Romanian Christian Dimitru ate 200 pounds of pizza in a week.
Mamma mia, that's a lot of pizza.
Bob Rose knows pizza, and they know how to feed a hungry family. Pizza, wings, burgers, chicken, and more. Bob Rose, where good food and good times gather.
Finding a place to belong is everything. It's where you can make a difference, where you're heard, where you have a team that supports you, and the benefits you deserve. At Avera, you can find that place. You belong at Avera. Apply today. Avera.org/careers.
The spirit of competition finds a home in small-town communities where families rally together to support the work and determination of young athletes. As a family-owned business with a focus on our communities, Central Bank is proud to support high school athletics. Good luck to tonight's competitors. Have fun, play hard, and make something great happen. Central Bank, member FDIC.
At Premier Communications, we're all about connection. Connecting you to all the entertainment, work, and family you love with our phone, internet, cable TV, and tech support services. And now, that connection has gotten even faster with internet speeds up to 1 gig. Experience the next level of connection with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call toll-free 800-741-8351. Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
Jackrabbits don't wait to see what the future holds. They build it. At South Dakota State University, the next generation's leaders are preparing to launch. They're focusing on growth, and they're reaching new heights of excellence across vital industries. SDSU is building something greater for South Dakota and the world. Join us.
We're back 40-25. We're at halftime. East High, ranked number 8 in Class 4A, leads Sgt Bluff by 15 here at the half as both teams battling hard. East led 24-12 at the end of one and have extended up by 15, which matches their largest lead of the game. The scoring for East High, Monose Kasango Malu has 13 points. Jang Ray, 7 points. Fahmi Yusuf with 5 points. Bilal Yusuf with 5 points. Chris Loggins has 2. Jack Oman has 6 for East High. For Sgt Bluff, Brillo Gonzalez has 9. Kylan Vanderscaff has 5. His brother AJ Vanderscaff has 5. 2 from Gavin Arndt, 2 for Isaiah Jervik, and 2 for Carter Galing as they trail 40-25 here at half. Go to Metro Sports TV, Twitter, Facebook, and our website, Metro Sports TV, for all of our scheduling, game highlights, players of the game. And remember, you can rewatch all of our games on demand. And this weekend, you'll really want to watch Metro Sports TV as Friday night, number 1 ranked Abraham Lincoln will be here. Boy-girl doubleheader starting at 5:30. Rob Maynard and his crew will have that big doubleheader. Number 1 ranked, undefeated, 16-0. Abraham Lincoln against East Slamma Jamma, ranked number 8 in Class 4A. And then Saturday, I'll be in West Des Moines for the state crossover game, as we'll have Johnston versus Norwalk at noon. Number 4 ranked Cedar Rapids Kennedy against number 5 ranked Northwest Waukee. And then the nightcap will be number 2 West Des Moines Valley, 2-time consecutive state champions, against East Slamma Jamma. You won't want to miss those games, both Friday and Saturday. Big games for East High. And tournament coming up, a bunch of big games coming. We'll be back with the second half right after this. It's 40-25. East High leads.
Free, free, free for 3.33% APR. Open a new Telco Triad Rewards checking account or upgrade your current account and earn 3.33% APR. No monthly fee. It's free, free, free. Visit telcotriad.org for all the details and requirements. Then stop by any branch to open or upgrade to our free rewards checking account. Telco Triad. It's where you belong.
Welcome to Wall of Fame, where style meets customization, specializing in crafting custom clothing and print shirts. We ensure every stitch and every print is of the highest quality, so you get the best clothes every time. We're here for all your promotion needs, and the best part, our process is seamless. Simply share your designs with us and we'll handle the rest. Get custom clothes for the best price. Wall of Fame.
Today's banking is about so much more than numbers. It's about people. It's about community. It's about the next generation. Banking is personal. That's what we believe. And that's why we'll always put you first. Northwest Bank. Commitment you can bank on.
When the thermometer drops or the snow falls, you better come in to Baumgars, where we've got what you need when you need it. Like batteries and booster cables, sand tubes, ice scrapers, and antifreeze to keep you mobile this winter. Baumgars is the place for ice melt and snow blowers, heated pet bowls, and keep you warm clothing, like insulated boots, gloves, coveralls, and coats of all kinds. From the Midwest to the Rockies, when the cold wind blows, Baumgars got you covered.
Prestige. Widespread respect and admiration felt for someone or something on the basis of a perception of their achievements or quality. It's a name that speaks for itself. Prestige is something you earn. It's where quality counts since 1975. And we improve ourselves at every chance by working with customers every step of the way. Visit either Prestige Collision Center's location today, where it's more than just a name.
At Premier Communications, we're all about connection. Connecting you to all the entertainment, work, and family you love with our phone, internet, cable TV, and tech support services. And now, that connection has gotten even faster with internet speeds up to 1 gig. Experience the next level of connection with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call toll-free 800-741-8351.
We're back. You can watch highlights of this game and the girls' game as Coach Brian Drent's team went to 11-12 with a big win here today. You can watch all the highlights tonight on KCAU Sports Zone at 10:20 with Anthony Mitchell. 40-25, Rob. Sgt Bluff has their work cut out for them, but they have the players to do it. What do they need to do to get back in this basketball game?
Well, they're going to have A.J. Vanderschaff on the floor, and with 3 fouls, he's going to have to play a little tentative. They're going to have to help him out on the defensive end, and he's going to have to knock down his shots, no doubt about it. They're going to have to take care of this guy, Kasango.
Well, and on call, they go right to Knife Yusuf against Vanderschaff on the post-up, and he is just getting hammered away. And great color analysis right there, Rob. You called it. They went right after the high-scoring Vanderschaff with a post play.
Yeah, that's what they're going to have to target to do, and very active Yusuf on the floor there as he kept going at it till he finally got the call.
He wasn't. Raz wasn't happy after the first 3 slaps, but Knife knocks that one in. He has been outstanding as of late, has been Knife Yusuf all around. game. We know he can play defense, but he's starting to score points as well. Not as much tonight because he's focusing on defense as he always does, but he knocks in 2 there, and it's 42-25. And Brett Jervik gives it a look, goes off to Vanderscaff in the corner. Ball knocked off by Bilal Yusuf. Another one of those great defenders. Big first half for Montase Kasango Malou. More of the big first quarter, and then Jang Ray also with a big first half. Here's Gavin Arndt, the talented sophomore at 6'6", working the perimeter, spinning and twisting. Gavin's going to have to get things going. Montase with the steal, up ahead to Chris Loggins, and that's East Slamma Jamma. Montase Kasango to Chris Loggins, who sends it home. 44-25, and foul called on Chris as he wanted to get a run out. At 44-25. Well, I hope we're not going to get nickeled and dime here. That's 3 on Chris Loggins. What a play on the run out dunk, and what a pass by Montase.
Yeah, he got that up top. Loggins took off from just inside the free throw line and hammered that one.
Great defense by Bilal Yusuf, not allowing even a hand back, Rob. Here's Jansen looking. Steps outside. We've seen him hit a few threes. Gonzalez flashing in with the bigs. There's Arndt for 3, and a little too hard. Cal Jepson's in the game. Rips it down, does the junior. He leads the break. Fahmy Yusuf into Jang Ray, and East Slamma Jamma. Jang Ray, a nifty assist by Yusuf, and boom, Jang has 9. 46-25. Not the start Coach Vanderscaff wanted here in the second half. Jervik surveys. Tough man-to-man defense being played by East High. Jansen too hard. Rebound Cal Jepson, he leads the break. Doesn't have numbers. They go into Montase. He's going to get a little Duke flop, and that's good fishing that time. Lay in by Montase Kasango Malou, and the official does a good job of saying, no, that's we're not doing that. 15 points for Montase with that quick spin move to his right shoulder.
Yeah, you got to at least have some contact if you're going to do that, and Montase will give you some contact if you hang in there long enough.
Did you see his lob dunk against the other night? Was over 2 players. Again, Bilal Yusuf, outstanding defense being played by these guards from East High. Dribble drive in, nice pass, dish by Gonzalez. He's brought his A game. Arnold lays that in, and steal by Jervik as he saw the sideline break coming, and the heads-up junior makes a play right there. Here's Isaiah driving in. Dylan Jansen looks, nothing there. And they'll restart the offense as Jervik knocks in a 3, but we got a whistle again, and as he finds Cal Jepson. So Coach Vanderscaff says, forget it, we want the 3-pointer.
I thought the ball was in the air when he blew the whistle.
Oh boy. And Coach has wanted that, and Isaiah's good. Can I have my 3-pointer back? So ticky-tack call hurt. Here's Gonzalez. We'll even it out as Gonzalez knocks it in. He has 12. Fahmy Yusuf is checked in. Dribble drives in, and Jack Oman is also in, and going to go back the other way. Yusuf line up for the Black Raiders. 18-point lead for East High as they methodically have taken over this game, and it just seems like a lot of work for Sgt Bluff. But they do have the shooters. But Vanderscaff is just being hounded by Bilal Yusuf. Near steal by Fahmy. Right back to Isaiah. He pulls up and scores. Isaiah Jervik scores right there. cuts the lead to 16. And Dylan Jansen comes from behind, makes a steal, and here's a chance for a little bit of a run for Bluffs. Jansen drives and scores. 6'5" junior. Raz wants a timeout. We'll take a timeout with him. 48-34. East High leads. Sergeant Bluff trying to get
Prestige. Widespread respect and admiration felt for someone or something on the basis of a perception of their achievements or quality. It's a name that speaks for itself. Prestige is something you earn. It's where quality counts since 1975. And we improve ourselves at every chance by working with customers every step of the way. Visit either Prestige Collision Center's location today, where it's more than just a name.
Loggins and then Jang.
All right. Welcome back. 48-34. Sergeant Bluff coming back, but prior to that, a little run to get up by 18 as you're going to see a little East Slamma Jamma action right here. Montesay runs point guard and Chris Loggins slams it home. And then this nifty pass right underneath. And Jang Ray with a reverse type slam as his brother B. Ray came up by the booth and said hi. Always good to see him. Holy smokes, I think he's about 6'11" now, too. 48-34. East High with possession, and this big possession, the last time they had a timeout, they went with a post-up to knife Yusuf against the young Vanderscaff. And as you mentioned at halftime, forcing a young player that's good offensively to play defense is sometimes tough to do.
Yeah, it's one of those deals that you just kind of wears you down a little bit and gets you out of the best part of your game, I should say.
They go to a zone, so good coaching. Here's Jack Oman turning, twisting, battling, can't score. Rebound Jansen, and chance to cut it to 12. Jervik on the run, off to Gavin Arndt. Gavin, a little pull-up, can't hit, and rebound pulled off by Knife Yusuf. Knife doesn't have numbers, and he's going to slow it up. Goes to his brother, Bilal, who throws it to his brother, Fahmy, and they're going to restart it. Jack Oman over to Fahmy for three, off no good. Run out chance, and we got to foul that. Nope, they're going to call travel. And I thought Fahmy maybe reached in there, so did Coach Vanderscaff, and tough call right there.
A little bit of a reach in there. I don't know if there's contact made, but that did affect how Vanderscaff played the ball, and he went to throw it down, took the step before he did.
Yeah, I thought he traveled because he was fouled. Montesay checks in. They look for him on the flash. Nothing there. Knife Yusuf is way off on the three. And here comes Sergeant Bluff. 3:16 to go, trying to cut it 12. Vanderscaff goes in with the big boys, puts it up, off no good, tipped up by Fahmy. Jang Ray rips down another rebound. Jang is playing quite well. Here's Montesay looking, spinning. There's that move. Puts it up, can't score, gets the rebound, goes up again, and scores. Oh, boy. Montesay Kasongo Malou with his 17th point, and that was just pure strength right there, Rob.
Yeah, just powered up, powered in.
Not much. Dylan Jansen picks up his fourth, and feel bad for Dylan. Not much more you can do, and just Montesay is just that strong. He goes to the line, 5 out of 6 from the line tonight. He also has a three-pointer from the corner earlier in the game. That one's going to be in. And we talk about East High and their chances. Of course, we'll find out a lot in their next two games as they play two perennial powers. But for them to advance to the state tournament and maybe win a couple of games, we feel Montesay is going to be the key.
It's going to be a huge component of it. Jang Ray, the way he's played tonight, be a huge help as well.
Forcing A.J. Vanderscaff way outside is Bilal Yusuf, and that one's too far, and there's that fourth foul called on A.J. Vanderscaff as he's going to learn do not guard the uncontrolled dribbler. It's just going to lead to nothing but fouls.
And he tried to bring his pressure up there. And just frustrating night for AJ. And, of course, the defense that they've applied to him has brought that as well, as he's been face guarded and heavily guarded the whole game.
Montse squared up for three, but he had Raz in his ear. Let's run something. They go down low, trying to post up Gonzalez. Here's Bilal Yusuf. He has 1-3 tonight. Dribble drives in, tries to spin, nothing there. Gets a little deep, little half hook, can't score. Big rebound, pulled off by Isaiah Jervik. As East High has attacked the smaller guards for Sergeant Bluff. Chris Loggins gets tangled up, and that's Chris's fourth. And Chris knew it. He was just a half step slow for the steal, and he throws his hands up. Oh, darn it.
It was so close, yet so far.
So out of bounds under for Sergeant Bluff. Swinging around, Gailing back in the game. Very effective sixth man, if you will.
Yeah, he's played a pretty solid game. He's had a ton of
Ray with another one of those intangibles, Rob. Just going out and blocks a three-pointer just like that on the switch.
And then he had the run out. If East comes up with the ball, he was looking for that Slamma Jamma.
Yeah, that would have been his fourth dunk of the night. Dribble drive in there, and they're going to get Fahmy with the foul. And
personal foul, number 4, Fahmy Yusuf.
Fahmy's second foul. And Kylan Vanderscaff, the freshman, 6'3" already. Looks like he's got plenty of growth to go. And he'll be a tough 6'5", 6'6", left-handed shooting swing man, three-man, if you will.
Put a little meat on his bones. He'll be down there posting up.
I think he shoots too well from the outside, but put him at a four-man and trail him on secondary, right?
I think he's probably got some endurance in him. He looks like he can run forever.
Speaking of four-man trailing on secondary, guess who I ran into this weekend? Dylan Grimsley.
No.
Yeah, one of my favorite.
Wasn't too bad.
Yeah, one of my favorite kids to coach, not only because he was extremely talented, just because he's just a great kid. Great to see him. Boy, he was good. He trailed on that secondary, could hit the three, and if you ran out and didn't close out properly, he'd Slamma Jamma it down hard. We've got
technical foul called.
Well, they got to clear it out, and Montse is going to the line. Montse wants to shoot the technical fouls, and usually Bilal Yusuf will do that, but Bilal is on the floor. We got a technical foul on someone. I don't see a foul has been added, so did they call it when the ball was slapped away? I'm not quite sure. Both coaches, Coach Vanderscaff and Raz are talking about it. And now the officials are going to come over and talk to Raz and Coach Vanderscaff and try to figure this out. I think they slapped the ball away, I believe, as this crew was cruising along nicely, and then all of a sudden we've gotten whistle crazy, and now we don't have a technical, and they're going to take the ball out of bounds. Okay. So
they slapped the ball away so they couldn't get a run out, is what you're saying? And
I think, I don't know, I just
that'd just be a warning.
Yeah, well, they've been warned once for that.
Were?
Yeah, so I thought, okay, we'll go. Well, anyway, Montse at the post, steps through, steps up, back to Jack Ullman, reverse layup, good. Montse Kasongo Malou with 4 assists tonight for the big fella to go with 18 points.
Yeah, he's looking like the outstanding player that he is. He's got every facet of the game going.
Illegal screen called that time on.
Personal foul number 3, Isaiah Jervik.
They call that on Isaiah Jervik, and Isaiah says, well, wow.
After all the contact he's been through in the lane, he's saying that was just a little bit of a bump.
Tough call right there. As the flow, here's Montse, dribble driving in, steps through, goes up and scores. That's just a big-time move, Rob.
Yeah, that was tough, and Jervik coming right over there, almost had the block on it, right up by the window.
And Isaiah is no bargain at 6'3" and long. Gonzalez with an open three. That one's too far, and Jack Oman picks it up, gets it out nicely. Cal Jepson On the break, they go to Fahmy. He leaves it short, no good. Ball knocked away, and no numbers here for Galen. He wisely slows it up. Jervik swings it over. Vanderschaff has an open three, and that's deadly right there with the lefty.
Now he's set up right where they wanted him. Knew where he'd be. Squared it up, pop it in.
Young freshman has 10 points tonight. Make that 12 points tonight. Raz wants the final shot. 55-39.
You don't want to foul here because it's 2 free throws or 4 fouls, team fouls on each.
Get rid of that rule, please. 9 seconds to go. Good job coming from the high side was Galen. 3 seconds left. Fahmy dribble drives, pull up, and can't hit it. Tried to duplicate his buzzer beater at the end of the first quarter. Couldn't get that one in. But 55-39, East High leads. We'll be back with the exciting fourth quarter. This is Metro Sports TV.
Banking isn't just about financial products. It's about service and what we can do for you. Those personal touches are at the core of who we are at Central Bank. Decisions are made locally by people who get to know you. And while a lot has changed since 1877, we're still committed to our customers and to being the best bank in every community we serve. Central Bank, member FDIC.
Up to your neck and trying to swim through confusing insurance policy choices? Well, before you drown in coverage you don't need, contact Allstate agent Ryan Stussy. Ryan will help you assess your immediate and also long-term needs so you can clearly choose options catered to your home, personal property, or financial future. Contact Ryan and review your coverage today. 605-377-6776. Don't drown in coverage that you don't need. Stay afloat with Allstate agent Ryan Stussy. 605-377-6776.
55-39 your score as we go into the fourth quarter. Pat Schultz, Rob Maynard. As East High is just methodically gained the lead and held on to the lead, and they go with a good double down screen, and pulling that one short is Vanderschaff, and here comes East High. Big week for East High. Pull up jumper, that one's gonna hit that strap up there as Bilal Yusuf, who has been the defensive stopper tonight, try to put in a three, and a three right there, and that could be the dagger then. Then you start spreading things out. Flex cut. They skip past that. Kylan Vanderschaff passed up a shot. Goes off to Arndt. He puts it up. No good. Jervik times it up. Looks to go up. Kicks it back to Gonzalez. Shot clock has started over on the offensive rebound. Monase is guarding Kylan Vanderschaff inside. Here's Arndt going in. Scores it beautifully with a reverse layup. Gavin Arndt shows his, what I think is an exceptional talent.
Yeah, this is Sgt Bluff hanging around there. Gets a few stops on defense.
Fahmy dribble drives, double pumps, catches it on the other side, can't hit. And rebound pulled off by Sgt Bluff. Three-pointer right here could make things interesting. Gavin Arndt's thinking, I'm going to take it to the post. Great post defense right there by Knife Yusuf, who has been guarding on the perimeter. Here's Fahmy on the break. Can't score. Jang Ray with the rebound, goes up and scores. What a night for Jang. Offensive rebound basket, and he has a chance for a two-pointer. Three-point play right here. Very impressive post defense down there by Knife Yusuf. We've seen jam a lot of plays on the perimeter, but we have not seen him. But they are so well coached. They get their hands, their body wide and their hands up.
Yep.
And they are strong. So 3-point conventional way by Jang Ray. What a night for him with 12 points, 6 rebounds, 3 blocks, and 3 steals. All that good stuff. And oh, by the way, 3 dunks. Long three from the volleyball line by Vanderschaff. That's just a little outside his range. And here comes Monase on the run, and he just lays it in beautifully. 22, matching his uniform number, averaging 12 and 12 rebounds, but he's been the force tonight. Jang Ray gets his hand up there. He listed at 6'7", plays longer than that. Knife Yusuf knifes in there, pulls the string. Didn't know he was going to be that open and misses it. And
surprised himself there, got his feet a little bit. His timing on his steps were a little bit off on that as well. Squared up nicely, just pulled the string.
Gonzalez to Arndt, and Jang Ray with the block up ahead to Chris Loggins, who catches it, squares up, and lays it in. Great play by Jang Ray with the block and the assist ahead, and Loggins puts it in. Wow.
What a catch and a lay in there.
Just my.
Speed game.
Just a junior as Chris Loggins. Gonzalez dribble drives in, and there is just nothing there for him. And I think, and Coach Vanderskaff sees it, his team is just simply drained. And Raz sends in Jepson, Oman, and Knife Yusuf. Sorry. So hello. Don't lose much there. Shot off, no good. Great blackout by Jack Oman, and here comes the Black Raiders. Fahmy Yusuf to his brother Knife. Quick step in, getting deep, steps through, goes up with a little fader, can't hit. Jack Oman battle on the backside, keeps it alive, but tipped around and picked up by Kylan Vanderskaff, who tries to force it through a lot of long arms, and he's going to stop the break and pick up a foul. Probably a heady play by the freshman.
Absolutely.
I think he did it for a couple of reasons. He was disappointed with the pass, but he was pretty tired. Just wanted to stop it, but it turned out he probably stopped a break.
Yep. Three ways to get a foul there, and that's not a bad foul whatsoever.
It ended up being a good foul. 62-41. East Slamma Jamma wins. Jack Oman, who has been big, and Jack can dunk it, and he spins in there. Double digits again for Jack Oman off the bench. He just brings that oomph to this basketball team.
Yeah, some players just have that instinct of hard-nosed basketball, and Jack Oman's that man.
Biggest lead of the night. Dribble drive in, and fatigue is really starting to hit as Oman goes back to Fahmy. Great teamwork right there. And Fahmy lays that one in. Great pass. Great teamwork by Jack Oman. 9 points for Fahmy. Nice pass inside, and Vanderskaff scores nicely and uses that 6'3". He's going to get used to posting up, hitting those threes. He has 12, does the freshman, and he has been hounded. Here's Knife Yusuf. Great ball fake and score. Knife Yusuf with a beautiful move. What a game by the junior guard. 25-point lead, matching the biggest of the night. And Knife gets an overplay right there, and 3:09 to go. They call that, and fourth foul on Knife Yusuf, and what a job by the junior guard.
The defensive effort tonight has been phenomenal.
Friday night, Rob Maynard and his crew, #1 ranked AL versus East Slamma Jamma. Gonna have fun with that. I'll be tuning in.
I sure as heck hope it'll be a dandy of a game. I'm looking forward to it. And, I think there'll be several people looking forward to it.
Indeed. And then 24 hours later, flip it on, and you've got East Slamma Jamma against #2 Valley. How about that?
I don't think I'm going to feel too bad that you're not going to be here for the AL game when you got that one to follow. We've got 3 great games down there.
Oh, what basketball we've got for you on Metro Sports TV. Girls tournament starts here shortly, and a lot of good area basketball teams that we've seen. Hinton, Rock Valley, Central Line we saw last night. Good team Esterville with the great Haley Stokes.
Speaking of that, at Esterville and at Spirit Lake matchup on Friday night.
I forgot about
Friday
that.
Night
yes,
game.
yes. We've got our Sioux Falls crew coming down to cover that one, as you'll be here and I'll be in Des Moines, and I forgot about that doubleheader. Yes, Spirit Lake versus Esterville. Steve Marino will have that one for you. So, yeah, a good reminder there, Rob. All kinds of good basketball.
Shooting for the Warriors, number 11, AJ Vanderstack.
So Raz has sent in his reserves, including Sir Kasango, the sophomore, who leads the state in JV dunks, he told me, and wanted to be a member of East Slamma Jamma, and was shut down by the varsity boys. They said, you get a dunk on varsity, you're a member of the East Slamma Jamma. JV doesn't count. Here's Carter Ginger, outstanding golfer. Here's Frankie Stus, and we love watching Frankie play. He can do a lot of things at 6'4". We expect him to play a little bit, maybe bring the Jack Oman type energy. Frankie can shoot it, he can handle it. Very soft hands for a big fella. And so Raz thinks a lot of him. Long three put up and in and out, no good. As Chase Tout puts it up, and Chase we saw knock in a couple the last game. Good drive in and score by Kylan Vanderskaff, and he's the leading scorer for Sergeant Bluff tonight with 14 for the freshman. How about that?
He can score it. We've seen it before. He's a good shooter. It's just going to be. Game will come to him here.
Jack Ritchie makes a mistake and throws a cross-face pass. And you don't want to throw those, and stolen away. And AJ Vanderskaff, who is back in the game. He's been saddled by foul trouble. He puts that one in, and he looks to get to double figures. Leading scorer on the team with 17 a game for a sophomore. Not bad. Rolls that one in.
You know, it's a Sergeant Bluff team. I mean, a 20-point game with 1:30 left here, but nothing to hang their heads about. It's it's so hard to emulate preparing for East High because obviously Sergeant Bluff doesn't have these players to go against in practice to try and emulate what you're going to see, and East is playing at the top of their game. So hats off to Coach Vanderskaff, and of course the 3A level. Look out in the tournament run for him.
Well, like we say, 3A is wide open, and there is not many good teams in Class 3A, so anything can happen. I would say that Coach Lauren DeYoung and his MOC team's pretty good.
They're pretty solid. And at Northwest Iowa group of 2A would be very good in 3A this year.
Absolutely. Sear goes in and scores, and he is just a terrific kid. And once he grows into that 6'5" body, look out, Rob.
Yeah, he's got skills. We saw him with the drop step, spin move. You talk about soft hands. He's going to be a player.
Indeed. Brings it in, and basket scores as the Vanderskaffs are saying, thank you very much for the USIF boys not playing anymore. So game's a little easier when you're not being guarded by them.
Well, Cal Jepson did a fantastic job of defense. I mean, they're calling for the hold a few times in there, but he face guarded AJ Vanderskaff, and that was a huge component in this game.
17 for Kylan, game high for Sergeant Bluff. 35 seconds to go, and a big win for East High, and their week has just gotten started. Here's a Sir down low, patiently looks for a cutter, goes to him and score. Carter Ginger rolls in a big birdie putt from 25 feet and has a chance for a three-point play, and Carter knocks it in. Good to see that. Nice pass and nice play and good patience from us here down in the post. Kylan Vanderskaff steps through, puts it up, in and out, rebound to Sear. And Coach Vanderloo says, hold on, 73-51, solid win for East Slamma Jamma, and just starting their big week. Number 1 AL comes here Friday night. We'll be back with the Baumgars postgame show right after this. Raz Vanderloo and Monose Kasango Malou will be joining us on the Baumgars postgame show. We'll be back right after this. 73-51, East Slamma Jamma wins it.
Free, free, free for 3.33% APR. Open a new Telco Triad Rewards checking account or upgrade your current account and earn 3.33% APR. No monthly fee. It's free, free, free. Visit telcotriad.org for all the details and requirements. Then stop by any branch to open or upgrade to our free rewards checking account. Telco Triad. It's where you belong.
Welcome to Wall of Fame, where style meets customization, specializing in crafting custom clothing and print shirts. We ensure every stitch and every print is of the highest quality, so you get the best clothes every time. We're here for all your promotion needs, and the best part, our process is seamless. Simply share your designs with us and we'll handle the rest. Get custom clothes for the best price. Wall of Fame.
Today's banking is about so much more than numbers. It's about people. It's about community. It's about the next generation. Banking is personal. That's what we believe. And that's why we'll always put you first. Northwest Bank. Commitment you can bank on.
When the thermometer drops or the snow falls, you better come in to Baumgars, where we've got what you need when you need it. Like batteries and booster cables, sand tubes, ice scrapers, and antifreeze to keep you mobile this winter. Baumgars is the place for ice melt and snow blowers, heated pet bowls, and keep you warm clothing, like insulated boots, gloves, coveralls, and coats of all kinds. From the Midwest to the Rockies, when the cold wind blows, Baumgars got you covered.
Prestige. Widespread respect and admiration felt for someone or something on the basis of a perception of their achievements or quality. It's a name that speaks for itself. Prestige is something you earn. It's where quality counts since 1975. And we improve ourselves at every chance by working with customers every step of the way. Visit either Prestige Collision Center's location today, where it's more than just a name.
At Premier Communications, we're all about connection. Connecting you to all the entertainment, work, and family you love with our phone, internet, cable TV, and tech support services. And now, that connection has gotten even faster with internet speeds up to 1 gig. Experience the next level of connection with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call toll-free 800-741-8351. Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
Up to your neck and trying to swim through confusing insurance policy choices? Well, before you drown in coverage you don't need, contact Allstate agent Ryan Stussy. Ryan will help you assess your immediate and also long-term needs so you can clearly choose options catered to your home, personal property, or financial future. Contact Ryan and review your coverage today. 605-377-6776. Don't drown in coverage that you don't need. Stay afloat with Allstate agent Ryan Stussy. 605-377-6776.
East Slamma Jamma continues on 73-51 over Sgt Bluff, getting set for their big matchup against number 1 Abraham Lincoln on Friday night. The scoring tonight for the Black Raiders, and it was a balanced, very good teamwork here tonight for them. 22 points for Monase Kasongo Malou, including 11 rebounds, 2 blocks, and 4 assists for the big fella. What a night for the senior Monase Kasongo, as he played extremely well. Jang Rui with 13 points. Jang was outstanding as well. Jack Oman with 10 points. Bilal Yusuf with 5. Knife Yusuf with 4 points. Fahmi Yusuf with 11 points for East High as they win it, as we're going to be joined by our player of the game, Monase Kasongo. As good to see him. He was outstanding tonight with 12 points in the first quarter, 22 points overall, and what was more effective, big fella, leading the the break as a point guard. You had 4 great assists tonight. Congratulations, Monase. As our player of the game, great job.
Thank you, Pat.
You bet. 22 points tonight. There was a concerted effort for you guys to get the ball in the post, and you delivered.
They didn't have anybody that could stop me inside. It wasn't physical enough to stop me inside. And they none of them helped off because I'm a good around passing. I'm good passing around the post with guys like Knife and Chris always cutting, Jack always cutting. I'm able to find them. So they just decide to hug him and just leave him one-on-one, and I was just, you know what I'm saying? I was just scoring from there.
We appreciate your post moves, your passing, your rebounding, your block shots. We did not appreciate that three-pointer from the corner. Tell us about that.
I've been able to hit threes. It's in-game confidence is not there yet, and me hitting that's a big confidence game for me. And sooner or later we'll be able to play guys that are able to stop me inside, and me being able to shoot it like that and be more confident like that. I'm not going to be out there chucking shots, you know what I'm saying? But maybe like if I was to hit 1 or 2 a game, that's an extra 6 points for my stats and our team stats too.
Your basketball team is sharing the ball so nicely, and we really thought the defensive work by the Yusuf boys, Jangray, and of course yourself was outstanding tonight.
Thank you. We really made ever since break, we made defense a big priority. We've let up a lot of points before half, you know what I'm saying, to teams that we shouldn't have lost to. And when it comes to defense, it's our effort. We all can guard 1 through 5. But when we play an effort through that, there's no one that can really score on us unless they just make some like lucky bucket or something like that.
Our player of the game, Monase Kasango Malu. Okay, Monase, this sets up Friday night, number 1 ranked, undefeated Council Bluffs Abraham Lincoln comes to your home court. Your thoughts?
We're ready for them. They obviously have good players. We lost to them at their house, but it'll be tough for them to beat us at our house. We'll be more prepared for them. We've been moving the ball better, been playing better team defense. And so, we'll just take these next couple days to get prepared for them. We'll see what we got Friday.
Indeed. Congratulations, our player of the game. Good luck Friday night. Monase Kasango Malu, outstanding game, 22 points, 12 rebounds, 4 blocks, 4 assists, and a three-pointer for the big fella. Congratulations, kid.
Thank you, Pat.
Okay, we'll be back with Raz Vanderloo right after this.
Experience education that prepares students for the future. The Sioux City Community School District is committed to providing students with boundless opportunities at every grade level. In elementary school, students can elect to be part of a specialty school. In middle school, students dive into career exploration. And by high school, they can choose from the Sioux City Career Academy's 30 career pathways. See how we're preparing students of today to be the leaders of tomorrow. Visit SiouxCitySchools.org.
Joining us now is the head coach of the East High Black Raiders. 73-51, your basketball team is playing extremely well.
Well, they really are, Pat. Since Christmas, I think we've gotten better and better, and things we've working on are finally showing up. That proves we've been working on them, and their effort's been good. They've been good at practice. I thought to start the season, and I think I told many people maybe this, that give us till Christmas. Let us kind of figure things out. And I think, we're not perfect by any means, but I think we've figured a lot of things out. And, it's showing now on the court.
I thought your game plan was really good. Going to Monase, but defensively, the Yusuf boys attacking their good shooting guards.
No, and they got good guards. And the Vanderscaff kid can hit shots. And I thought we did a very good job on him. But Belial, I think he ran 17 miles, trying to guard him. I think he did a great job. We sub Cal in there on him. He ran around with him. But the Yusuf boys played good D. We thought we had an advantage inside with our guys. And that's obviously, if you watch the game, kind of the area we tried to attack by throwing it inside. And Monase is such a good passer that you could see, he'd either be able to score it right or left, or he'd hit those cutters, and it looked really good at times.
Jangray was outstanding. Mm-hmm. We talk about his intangibles. A lot of steals. He had a steal, run-out dunk, a block leading to a dunk. Yeah. He does a lot of those things that just lead up to big plays.
And he's long. He can reach from here to South Sioux. He's so long. And, whether he's altering a shot, blocking it, or getting his arms in the passing lane, which you've seen, all of that tonight, tonight. His stat line isn't always crazy good, but his play is. He just does things that people maybe don't see on a stat. But like I said, he alters shots a lot. He rebounds the ball out of his zone, those types of things. So he's and we haven't had him for the last 3 games, with his foot problem. So hopefully he's feeling good tonight. We'll be able to go on Friday and Saturday, and we'll see what happens.
Jack Oman just brings you that toughness.
Since Christmas, Jack has been A+. He really has. He's tough. I mean, he's a football guy. He's tough in there, and he's good around the hoop. Going right and left, and he'll cut and he'll be physical in the lane. And he kind of plays in that gray area on defense of how, what are they going to call? And he's been great for us.
Okay, you're tired of me bringing this up. You told me to cool the social media posts of number 1 ranked AL coming to town, number 2 Valley the next day. What a statement week, and what a big week for East High basketball.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I'm like an old guy, old school guy. I love that. I mean, let's see what we got. Home court. Puts us, I don't want to say in the driver's seat for a share of the conference title, but it does. I mean, with only 1 game remaining after that, they're undefeated. Everybody in the state knows about them. I'm hoping everybody in the state starts to understand what we're about. We went down there and played them a couple weeks ago. We led at halftime. We did a lot of good things and then kind of let it slip away at the end. So I think home court means a lot. I think we're 91-9, our last 100 at home, which I think is pretty good. I think. But we got to show up and play. I mean, they're good. They're well coached. They got good players. They've had, they're undefeated. They've played well. But I invite them up here. Let's see what happens.
Indeed. Big week for you, Coach. Congratulations. I know you got some other obligations to do here tonight. Congratulations on another good win, and best of luck Friday night.
I appreciate all you guys, and like I said, I say this a lot. What you do for local kids, and especially East High, I think it's great. Keep it up. The exposure's unmatched. It's ESPN of Northwest Iowa. I could say a lot of other things, but it'd probably get beeped out, so I better stop with that.
Well, East Slamma Jamma is quite a show. Congratulations, Raz, and we'll talk this week.
Appreciate it.
You
Thanks.
bet. Raz Vanderloo, the head coach for the East High Black Raiders, a big win here tonight as they beat Sgt Bluff. Well, thank you for joining us on Metro Sports TV. Get set for a wild week of basketball. As we mentioned, Raz's basketball team will be taking on number 1 AL here Friday night. And Rob Maynard will have the call on that. I'll have the call on number 2 Valley against East High on Saturday. Join us on Friday for those basketball games. Please go to Twitter, Facebook, and our website, Metro Sports TV, for all of our scheduling and our players of the game. And remember, you can rewatch this game on demand at Metro Sports TV. A little shout out to our guys up in Sioux Falls as Metro Sports are the Ross boys up there tuning in. Really appreciate that as they are going to lead our new wrestling platform. How about that? And we were stunned by their initial showing last week at Sioux Falls, so it's going to be great doing that. And we hope you enjoyed this big basketball game. We know you will enjoy what's coming up Friday night as a big game, as a doubleheader, as Coach Drent's team is playing extremely well. And then number 1 against number 8 East Slamma Jamma. Meanwhile, Steve Marino and his crew will have Spirit Lake versus Esterville. Esterville ranked number 3. And Spirit Lake ranked number 8 in girls game, so that should be a good one. And then Saturday, the big one, triple header from West Des Moines Valley. It will be highlighted by number 2 Valley against East Slamma Jamma. We hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. Once again, your final score, the East High Black Raiders continue to roll 73-51. Take care, everybody. We'll see you Friday night.